I'm here today with Abby Garvey and our brand new book called The Organized and Inspired Scrapbooker. It's beautiful, it's a darling little book, and everybody loves the size. But let's talk about how we met.
So about 2 years ago, I got this email from Wendy, who was looking for a professional organizer.
I needed help.
Yeah, and she found me. So it was great because at the time I was working on a book on scrapbook organization.
Yes.
And so we started working together.
So by answering questions and filling out this questionnaire and survey, she was able to interpret those answers into a usable solution for me.
So basically what we did is we figured out what would work really well for Wendy.
Yes.
And that kind of led us to writing this book because we thought, well, not everybody needs the same organization and storage solutions. And so we decided we wanted to write a book together.
Yes, and it's all about you and you figuring out what works for me. And so something that's fun is I went to Abby's house last fall, and it became very clear what our strengths and differences were.
It was really obvious one day when we went to the grocery store. I had picked up Wendy from the airport and we needed to make some dinner. And Wendy said, "Oh, I'll cook one night while we're here."
Yes.
So we went around the store and I had my little clipboard with everything sorted in aisle order and I'm checking everything off. And Wendy...
I just kind of roamed around and I knew in my mind what I wanted to make. And I thought, oh, well, I just need a can of tomatoes, some green onions, some chips.
So she's navigating this store that she's never been in before with no list and gets everything she needs to make us dinner. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
And there's not one way that's better than the other, okay?
So that's kind of the thing that it was really obvious there, but it also applies to the book because there's not one single way to get to a scrapbook page or to set up a scrapbook room. It's doing what works for you. And we do it.
Yes, we do.
Cute little workbook that we've included. So we give you basically the principles behind the different organization and storage solutions, and then this little book will help guide you through the decision-making process for you.
Keep your eye out for the book. It's called The Organized and Inspired Scrapbooker.